My name is Svetlana Pritzker. I live in US. I am a business analyst and Syucai a business consultant. Our best is in giving the meaning to everything we do in life. The life without meaning has no meaning. And when we have too many meanings in our life, it becomes a very stressful life. So we always use tools like a clock, for example, to organize our time and measure our time. And we have a calendar to measure a bigger chunk of time. So when we start measuring our time, we start seeing how fast the time goes. Day after day, month after month, you sleep 3 days, on fourth day you don't remember, the week is already over. Friday you already start planning the next Monday. So how do you organize your life so it becomes clear for you, less stressful, you can do a lot without losing the valuable time? And that's what the meaning of the calendar for me is. And here with me is a great coach from Europe.
My name is Vasili, and I'm Master of Syucai and Transformational Coach. And for the last 15 years, I've been working with parents, coaches who really involved in sports. We're born all with kind of deficit of the energies. Going through Syucai studies, we're using these calendars that really can show us and guide us through our days, through our months and years. And it really is going to help us to work on our competences. And once we were born with a little bit of deficit of energies, because in the perfect world, everyone has to have 9 energies, but none of us has 9 energies. Maximum that I saw 7 energies. Even 2 missing, no problem. But we have to know how to work on them. And that's why in my personal life, I use this for my personal strategy. And Christmas is coming, it's just around the corner. And already I started thinking about how to plan my next year, because I live in my personal year 8 right now. And next year is going to be my personal year 9. And of course, we have a special guidance for each year, and we really invite you guys just to pay attention to it, because it's going to help you to use the wave of this energy. Because most of the time when you don't understand your personal year, you just go as it goes. It's like this, by intuition, by logic, by analysis maybe. But when you know this kind of calendar, and when we know the knowledge that's coded inside of this calendar, is going to be much easier for you to navigate through life. And this is for 2025. It means every year we have to get the new calendar, because we have all the kind of changes.
It's not just a grid with different moments. It's every moment has a specific energy, and that specific energy, for people that are not paying attention to it, goes by like a moment after moment, and you don't know what's going on. But when you understand the meaning, when you know what kind of day it is, you know what kind of month it is, you can align with this energy. Energy is a common word these days. We have ecological way, we have energy that destroys the planet, and that's the same thing that happens to us. We are the planets. We have planets that are our constellation that support us. We have planets that dominate our thinking. For example, if you're born on a 1st or 10th, 28, that's right. So when you're born on this day, you have the sun, which is not a planet, it's a star, that's dominating your personality. And therefore, you need to kind of think about energy as a personality. Imagine the sun that never stops shining. You don't have a sunblock, you go outside, and 24/7, every day the sun is out there. And this is what kind of personality that person has. And that is the kind of personality the first year has. And the energy is the electricity with which we respond to the world. And it's also the electricity that hits us. And that's why very often our nervous system short circuit, because we do not have enough to respond, and we don't even have enough to receive what is coming at us. So we constantly need to adapt to what's going on. So energy is our ability to function in the world. And when Vasili is talking about deficit of the energy, it's the same thing. Imagine you come to your house, and it's the power is off, and you switch on the light switch, and it's dark. No matter what you do, it's dark. And that happens for people as well. All of a sudden, something happens, or the year 9 happens, which is very often the year when your health goes down, switch goes down, if you're not paying attention to it, and if you're not building the energy within your body. And then it's dark in your soul, it's dark in your mind. There's no ideas, there is no power to do anything. I've experienced that, and it was right on the cusp of COVID, after COVID, 23rd, I think, 2023. I was 2022. I was so powerless. I could not imagine that even possible. So when we talk about energies, we talk about how you respond to life. how your body functions, how your organs functions, how you can even talk, because I couldn't talk. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I wanted to close my door and not see anybody. And that was, of course, the time when I was needed by so many people, because there were all kinds of events happening in my life. And so energy is the level where you're comfortable with the environment and you can live. Our planet Earth, just reminding you, because both of us are born on sevens, our group is 7, and we're star people. Therefore, we are not necessarily sitting on planet Earth, we're flying in this space. We're off in the cosmos. And our job in this reality, common reality, is to understand the laws of the universe, and then understand the laws of material plane, and combine them together in a way that is understandable for people and find the meaning in it. And that's why we're talking about the calendar, because calendar gives the meaning to every day of your life. So you calculate the year, which is personal to you. Depending on when you're born, the day and the month, and what is the common year, we can calculate what year you're living in, which means that you and me are different. I'm year 4, you're year 8. And in your family, you have different years.
Yes.
In my family, I have different years. And imagine that you try to make a formula to harmonize the space, and that formula has to add up, right? Yeah. We all know math, 2 + 2 = 4. But in real life, it doesn't work this way in a family. In a family, my year 4 multiplies the personality of my husband, who is also 4, and that creates an interesting effect. And for me to understand, the year 4 is about noticing imperfection, not in order to criticize everybody, not in order to be upset about it, but about making a revolutionary change, making something new in your life, using your dissatisfaction and to create something satisfactory helps a lot. If you don't know that, all you feel in the morning is, this is not right, and that should be better, and I didn't talk the way I wanted, and let me switch the recording and start again. That is amazing, magical, I would say, knowledge that reorganizes your brain, your thinking about how you see everything in life, because life happens to everybody, but how we react to it is different every time. Here you see Zhanat Kazhamzharov, who is the founder of Syucai, the science of Syucai,
and also Svetlana.
Yeah. In my plus energy.
As we're talking about like our personal year, we have like 9-cycle year, we have 9-month year cycle, and we have a 9-day cycle. Yes, and it means every day we have different energies, and of course this kind of affects us by sending us particular thoughts, because we have like a couple of places that we're receiving our thoughts from. Is like from our personal name. Yeah, this is from date of birth, this is from personal year, and that's why knowing it, you really can understand what kind of thoughts you're gonna start getting like as next year. This is not magic, this is like clear as it is if you know the science of Syucai. And of course, like knowing the energy of the day, you can plan your day, you can plan your month, and you can plan your year based on a particular description of the energies. And if we're talking about 9 different energies, of course, the influence of the day, it's a bit shorter, month a little bit longer, and year it's longer. It's most longest like period of influence us of these energies. And that's why in our job, what we do when we work with clients, we really guide them. And I have a couple of clients, big business people, that every month at the beginning of the month, I remind them about their personal month, just to pay attention to it. Make sure you're in the pluses, because we have pluses and minuses, and we're not talking about predicting anything, but we really can tell you in the right words what you're going to be experiencing if you really can pay attention to it. Otherwise, you will get, as always, like pluses, minuses, happy, not happy. But if you really want to unlock your potential, you have to pay attention to the energies of the day, month, and year.
What is plus and minuses? When you have a surplus of energy, right? You woke up, you're in your clear mind, your body is working well, you're breathing great, you eat a great breakfast, you go, you move, you make great decisions, you strategize. At the end of the day, you see the result of everything that you plan. What is minus? You do not have electricity, you do not wake up, it takes you time to get up, it takes you time to step out of the house, you're late for everything. When people come at you, you don't want to talk to them. The result of this kind of energy is by the end of the day, you can see that. Therefore, every year, we have a different energy that supports you throughout the whole year, just like Vasili just explained. It's a long moving energy, which is consistent. What is consistency? Consistency that happens to you every day allows you to get familiar with that. It's like a friend that come and visit you for a weekend, and you didn't see that friend for a long time. You go, yes, hi, great, wonderful. Oops, no longer here. This is the friend that comes and stay with you for a year. And you better get to know this person, because we live our life in cycles. The cycle of transformation comes on year 4, and also year 7 is also has this kind of energy. And what is transformation? Transformation is something is happening to you, and it creates a big change. It's not just one thing. You go from one form to another form, transforming. You are moving. It's not a stable energy. And so every day is a revolution in my day, year 4. Every day is a revolution. You cannot live as before. You need to destroy it and do something different. Evolution is different. Evolution is, okay, I have an idea, let's develop an idea, let's arrive at this idea. But here you have emotional drive, you have mental craziness, you do not like things, and you start moving impulsively through your life. And this energy of the planet Rahu, that is mystical planet, you don't even see it. It's the sign of that. We have 2 in astrology. One is when you bring everything in. It's the sign, there's a north and south node. So there's a sign when you're taking things in, so you develop yourself, and then you're giving it back. And so this sign, which is like opening down to the earth, this is the year where things are giving to you. You cannot take them sometimes. And in order for you to take, you need to empty yourself somewhat. That's what revolution is about. Things that are no longer work for you, things that you do not understand but you keep doing, things that bothers you but you do not disconnect from it. And every time it influences you, it gives you the satisfaction. It's not something that comes from outside, it comes from inside. Because within you, a next person lives, the person with the personality 4, that was not there before. Because my personality number is 7. All of a sudden I become 4. But I remember, because I have a calendar, I know I'm not 7. And that what's happening is just the flavor for me to know what's going on. On the other hand, this energy is the energy of learning, the energy of clear channel with the universe, energy of understanding what and how we can do things better. And when I know it, my dissatisfaction can come through the knowledge into satisfaction. I understand what's going on, I know how to deal with this, I do it, I follow with the action, and then I have much better result. But also, this year gives you a lot of goals. You want to do so much. You just cannot stop learning. You are constantly changing something. I cannot tell you how many times I moved the furniture in my house this year, just because it's not in the right place. Every time I cannot finish a project. I'm a good finisher, but I cannot finish a project because I keep editing it. All I need to remember is the priority. What is my priority? To complete the project and give it to the people, and then listen to the feedback and change something. Or I will sit there and change it and change it and change it, and it will never see the world. You know this year as well, very well, because it's in your...
My mission 4 is, yes, and I can feel this kind of energy. My wife, she's also number 4, and so we have this energy in our family.